have some very special guests here today, and we'll talk more about them in just a moment. Our goal here today is to honor all veterans. We're grateful for the many men and women who have served. If you are a veteran, would you mind raising your hand? Give us an opportunity to recognize you and show some appreciation. Please raise your hand high. Thank you for your service. Knight employs 489 veteran drivers, and we have 88 veteran support staff. 13.3% of our entire fleet are veterans. Here's the breakdown. We have 263 from the Army, 87 from the Navy, 72 from the Marines, 63 from the Air Force, and 4 from the Coast Guard. How about a hand for our veterans that have run a combined 190.4 million miles? This year, our fleet of Heroes trucks will be escorted by the Patriot Guard Riders. The PGR is an organization based in the U.S. whose members attend the funerals of members of the U.S. military and first responders at the invitation of a decedent's family. How about a hand for the Patriot Guard Riders? Grateful to have them here today. Let me give you a brief recap of our current 4 fleet of Heroes trucks before we introduce our 5th truck today. Our first truck entered into our fleet in November of 2019, now has over 296,000 miles on it. This first truck is a tribute to our men and women who have fought for our country and for our freedoms. This truck is driven by Chris McCarroll, a Navy veteran from our Arizona dry van terminal. Our second truck was entered on a cool day in July of 2020. Still remember that day. This truck is our memorial truck and pays tribute to all those who have died for our country and for our freedom. This truck has over 187,000 miles on it and is driven by Rick Reichert, an Air Force veteran from our Las Vegas dry van terminal. Our third truck entered the fleet in November of 2020 and already has over 156,000 miles. How about a hand for Marcia, who's making the truck sweat a little bit, huh? 156,000 miles since starting that in November of 2020. This truck's our welcome home truck. The truck represents the families of our soldiers and the sacrifices they make each and every day. This truck is driven by Marcia Lukenbill, an Army veteran from our El Paso dry van terminal. Also, if you remember, Marcia's husband was a veteran as well, and so she definitely knows what it's like not only to serve but also to support those who serve. And our fourth truck entered the fleet in May of 2021. This truck pays tribute to the wounded veterans. This truck is meant to show that there's life after being wounded, but also to remind everyone that our freedom isn't free and comes at a cost. Brian Thompson has driven over 76,000 miles in his truck. Brian's a Marine veteran of our Arizona refrigerated terminal. Our fifth truck, which we will be unveiling today, is dedicated to our Vietnam veterans. As you may remember, our Vietnam veterans were not warmly welcomed home with friendly smiles or faces. This truck is meant to finally give these veterans the recognition that they deserve. The driver for this truck is from our Charlotte, North Carolina terminal, and our Charlotte, North Carolina terminal manager, Tyler Spittler, has flown to come out here to make this special introduction and tell us about who this special driver will be that will drive this fifth truck. Tyler?
Morning, everyone. Before I get to introduce our Fleet of Heroes driver, Tavi Moritz is going to be singing the National Anthem.
I think it needs to go lower for me. Just kidding. I got it. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning, everybody. So first of all, I just wanted to say what an honor it is to be here with all of our night team members and veterans here joining us this morning. Thank you. So today I have the opportunity of introducing the newest Fleet of Heroes driver from the Charlotte, North Carolina terminal. So a few months ago, when I found out that Charlotte was going to be getting this truck, I couldn't help but think, how am I going to pick just one driver? We have so many deserving driving associates, so many deserving veterans that could take this truck. The more I thought about it, there was one name that kept coming back to me. One driver that embodies everything we look for in a Fleet of Heroes driver. A person with qualities like integrity, loyalty, commitment, and character. I knew right away I had the perfect driver for this. Before I introduce the driver, the name might sound a little familiar to some of us. Mr. Kevin Knight, would you mind joining me up here? Kevin's been with us almost 6 years. Every time he calls in and I see his name on the caller ID, I have to do a double take. So before we bring out the truck, I'd like to tell you guys a little more about Kevin. So Kevin joined the Navy in 1988 and spent 8 years serving our country as an aircraft mechanic. During his time in the Navy, he was stationed in Maine, Argentina, Bermuda, and Spain, where he served in Desert Storm. When he got out in 1996, a pretty big life event happened. He met his beautiful wife, Stacy, who's here with us today. And they've been married for 28 years, so great job, guys. So when Kevin got out of the service, he worked as a maintenance technician at Keesler Air Force Base in Mississippi. And then, after working there, he decided to make a career change. Since 2016, Kevin has been a part of our family at Night Transportation. He's driven over 650,000 safe miles. Some of Kevin's greatest qualities, though, come outside of the truck. His work ethic is next to none. He's got a great attitude, and he'll tell you he's never met a stranger he's never met. I truly mean that. He's one of those people that really makes you look forward to coming to work every day and work hard for his success. We're lucky to have Kevin on our team and are very proud to name him as the newest Fleet of Heroes driver. You guys ready to see the truck?
all of you that are on the side, would you mind moving to the grass? Except our photographers. I'd like to welcome the Patriot Guard coming in. Everybody give them a round of applause. Here comes Chris McCarroll in our first Fleet of Heroes truck, honoring the branches of military service. Our second Fleet of Heroes truck honoring the memorial truck driven by Rick Reicher. Welcome Marcia Luganville in our third Fleet of Heroes truck. Welcome home. Part of that 5,000 miles, Marcia recently delivered a load of wreaths across America to Washington, D.C., where they placed a wreath on all of the graves in Arlington National Cemetery. Unfortunately, our fourth Fleet of Heroes truck was unable to make it to this event today, and hopefully it will be ready for our next one. But before we bring in the last, or our fifth Fleet Heroes truck, we'd like to welcome and recognize some very special guests today. These riders are veterans of the Vietnam War. And so we'd like to welcome first Paul Pruitt, a United States Marine, serving from 1972 to 1974. Thank you, Paul. We'd like to welcome Wayne Nichols, United States Army, serving from 1970. Tom Alden, United States Army, also from 68 to 1970. And finally, Rich Sherrill. Thank you for your service. Thank you for serving our country during a very difficult era in Vietnam. And finally, let's welcome our fifth Fleet of Heroes truck, commemorating all of those who served in Vietnam. Driven by Brian, our fourth Fleet of Heroes truck. Isn't it beautiful? Thanks, Brian.
Kevin, do you think that'll do?
Yes, sir.
That's going to be okay?
Oh, that's an awesome thing. Thank you, sir.
Oh, terrific. We want everybody to have an opportunity here in a moment to come take a close look and to this powerful tribute to the Vietnam veterans. Kevin, we'd love to hear a few words from you if you wouldn't mind. Here, you can come take the mic. Everyone wants to hear from you.
It's just an awesome truck. It's overwhelming, really. Whenever Tyler mentioned about me coming the next fleet of heroes, it floored me. I think it's just a huge honor. I couldn't put it in words what I felt when he first told me, and it kind of meant something better to me. My father-in-law was served in Vietnam in the Army, and he passed away a year ago. This past February. I would have loved having seen it, but I want to thank you all who was ever responsible for this. Words can't describe it. And the men and women that died for our freedoms, for what we have today, I thank them all. Thank you all for the veterans that serve. It's currently serving the military. It's an awesome march. It's an awesome thing. I don't know what to say, but it's remarkable. So I just want to say thank you for all that's been done and said. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you are now a member of the most exclusive club here at Night Transportation, a group of veterans that have been hand-selected to represent not only our company, but to show our gratitude, this nation's gratitude for those who've served. So we'd love to get a photo of this most exclusive group. So there's 5 of you for the photo. So if you'll come right over here in front. Where's Chris? There he is. If we can get, this is important. We want to get the 5 of you right here. And any of you who might have a camera and you want to catch a photo and you want to post a picture later today of true heroes, this would be the photo. So here, let's slide over here. I'm going to get the heck out of the way here in about 2 seconds. Will you guide them to where you want them to be for the perfect photo here?
Yeah, just go over a little bit to avoid the palm tree. Should be good. Yeah, let's put in the middle. All right, guys, right here. 1, 2, 3. All right, got it. Yep. Good. Come on in, huh?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. One of these days, we're going to get a 6-footer in that group. You watch. Well, I know we've clapped and cheered multiple times, and I know our hearts are full here, and we're grateful. We take a minute out of our day to think about our country, what we love about this country, the freedoms we enjoy, the gratitude we have for those who have served, and we have a number of them here today. Normally we would line up and everybody would shake hands and hug, and with COVID it just makes things a little bit weird. I'm not going to say what we can and can't do, but I am going to ask that we take all of the gratitude, enthusiasm, and deep feelings that we have for our country, for these individuals, for this moment, and we try and bring it all into one big hootin', hollering, clapping, loud cheer for those who have been kind enough to come and escort us here today and to recognize our veterans. So, can I ask you to do that? And we're going to hold it. We're going to hold it for like 5 or 10 seconds. And we're just going to go for it, okay? Let it all out. You with me on this?
Yeah.
I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that feel good? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We look forward to bringing on truck number 6. Kevin, welcome aboard. Congratulations to you. Please enjoy the truck. We're grateful for everybody who's put so much time and effort into making this happen. Have a great day, everyone.
Go check out the other side.
That's right. Congratulations.